Okay, so what we have here is this is a multi-port charger. So as you can see by the diagram here, it's got the initial plug-in right here. It has a USB and then a USB-C on it, and then it has 3 additional cigarette lighter receptacle plug-ins, and then 2 more USBs on there. So you can plug in an awful lot into this thing. This is the user manual, and you see that there's a QR code on the back of this so that you can get information on the product. The directions looks like they're all in English, and they seem to be fairly brief, but they seem to be also quite in-depth. And again, if you have questions, you could just go to this QR code and scan that and go to their website. Okay, so I got this out of the case. Let's take a look at the rest of the contents in the case. There's a fuse right here, a replacement fuse, which is really cool because sometimes those fuses do go out, and having a replacement on hand makes it easy. You're not going to go searching trying to figure out what size fuse goes with it. And then this is the mounting bracket here, it looks like, in case you want to mount it to your dash or something like that. This is hook and loop, it looks like. So, yep. So half of this is going to go on your dash or your console or someplace like that, and the other half is going to attach to the device itself. And then, all right, you guys. So we're going to pick up where we left off because we have some sunlight now. So we have this one here, 3 outlets, 2 USB-Cs, or sorry, 2 USB 3s, a USB-C, and another USB 3 here. Yeah, and these are all switched. There. Then we have this one here, which has 3 switched, plus 2 USB 2s. You can tell because they're black, but no extra ones on the outlet. So let's give these guys a whirl here. So we're gonna plug this one in, and I have, where'd she go? There it is. I have this plug here, which charges my dash cam, this dash cam up there. So let's get this puppy plugged in down here. There we go. And turn it on. There we go. So that little chime indicates that there's power going through. You saw the light turn on here when I pushed the button, and that chime says that it's powered up. Now we can also do that by unplugging it here out of the cigarette lighter and plug it in here. Oops, might have to flip-flop it. There we go. It just turned off again, and it just turned back on again. You can see there's a little blue light right there. That blue light indicates that it's on. So I really do like this charger. I like this charger a lot. It's switched here. It's got the additional outlets here. It's got this readout here that indicates that there's 12.4 volts going through it right now. And once I turn the engine on, that'll jump up to 13 or 14. And I like it because it's big enough. It can handle pretty much so anything you throw its way. It might be maybe a little too big for some applications, but for a big truck like mine here, where you have a little more room than many other vehicles, it's a good application. So we're going to unplug this one here, and we're going to take this one and put it back in its hiding spot, and then we're going to bring this one and we'll plug this one in. There is the camera turning off again. So you can see that this one here is turned on. So now they're all off. Let's get this plugged in here. I probably should have taken more cable out there. There we go. All right, now we'll turn this on. And there it goes. You heard the chime. So you know that it works. You can tell that it's turned on because this light turns on. Matter of fact, the other one has a tiny little white light. These ones here have big blue lights plus the tube lights up, which is kind of cool. I don't know how bright they are at night. I don't know if there would be a distraction while you're driving, especially, you know, if you're trying to concentrate during a storm or something like that. So let's take the USB out and let's try the USB. Flip it over. And it's still charging. So you can see the blue light flashing up there. So it's definitely working, and it definitely will fit in just about any size vehicle. And it's versatile enough because it has enough plug-ins that you can run pretty much so anything you want with this particular one. And like the other one, this one tells you how many volts are going through it. And I kind of like the red a little bit better than the white, but I do like the other charger better than this one here, just because it has more options. So they're both excellent chargers. I just happen to like the other one better. So there you have it, my opinion, and a little demonstration. Have yourselves a fantastic day, everybody. We'll catch you on the next video. Until then, cheers, everybody.
Hey, I just wanted to say a quick thank you for taking the time to watch my video. If you'd like to see more videos, the link to my Amazon storefront is down in the descriptions, and I'd love it if you'd take a little walk over there, check it out. Have yourselves a fantastic day. We'll catch you later. Cheers, y'all.